Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is not the best option for anniversary in your opinion. Well, your opinion is wrong. But first, it is time for the subscriber challenge. Now, I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you win, then fair play, you win. But if you lose, you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So pick right now, 3, 2, 1, go. Heads or tails, pick what's it gonna be. And we land on tails. So if you picked heads, then you lose, which means that you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. To start off the video, I want to clarify right now, I no longer think that Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 or Cell will be for the anniversary. I suppose it's still possible, but I think because these two guys just got their easy A's, as you can see right here, I don't think it will be anniversary, because if it was anniversary for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, they would have saved these easy A's for that anniversary. So that would indicate that Cell Saga is not going to be anniversary. But the point of this video is that even if it's not, like, it does have the hype behind it to be an anniversary, and we're going to talk about why. Because there is so much in this saga that they could easily make the biggest celebration of all time out of it. Basically, the point of the video is we're going to go through everything, if not most of the things in this arc that were super hype to me, and why I think personally this could easily carry a major anniversary and it could be sick and it would be extremely hype and I would be very excited. Number one, not only me, but a lot of people do want the Bye Guys Goku, and we could easily get that as a Carnival LR. I mean, I wouldn't mind it as a Dokkan Fest, but I don't think they would bring it as a Dokkan Fest, even though they could. I think it's more likely to be either a Legendary Summon LR or a Carnival LR. This moment was sick. Goku's death, bro. Goku's sacrifice, this was a major scene, and this in and of itself can carry a celebration as either a Dokkan Fest Part 2 LR or a Carnival LR. This guy by himself would carry it and would be successful, but this wasn't even the biggest part of this arc in Dragon Ball, of the Cell Saga arc. Next we have Goku Super Saiyan versus Cell. That fight was a very good fight, the one where Gohan thought Goku was holding back but Goku was actually going all out, and this could easily be a dual Dokkan Fest. I'm saying it now, these two could easily be a dual Dokkan Fest, just Goku without Gohan versus Cell, because that fight was pretty decent. These two things by themselves can make a celebration, my friends, but we're not even done, we're not even halfway through. But this scene was sick when Vegeta went Super Saiyan for the first time. Yeah, this was the arc where Vegeta went Super Saiyan for the first time. That's another major thing about this arc. This was Vegeta's first transformation, and on top of that, he beat the living hell out of the Android 19. And then what was also sick about this was that after he beat him, like, Vegeta was tired, but Vegeta used his brain for once, and using his brain he was like, Dr. Gero, I'm coming for you next, my boy. But in reality, he was super tired because he was so intimidating. Gero was like, okay, holy crap, I need to get out of here. This guy's about to kill me. So he legs it, he flies away. But in reality, at that moment in time, the way the anime made it out was that Dr. Gero could have won that fight because Vegeta was tired, but because Vegeta was acting, he was using his battle of wits, and by the way, he could lead battle of wits. How about that? That's an interesting idea right there, because this was Vegeta's biggest moment in terms of using his brain, and it was actually epic. Even Piccolo was like, holy crap, this Vegeta guy, like, Piccolo realized that Vegeta, he's not only strong, but he's also smart. He's got that high battle IQ. Bro, one of the most underrated moments in the entirety of Dragon Ball, in my opinion. Bro, Tien almost died when he was holding back a perfect Cell. You could see the veins popping out of him. Bro, it was such a badass scene by Tien. Thing is, Tien knew that he can't beat him, but what he was doing is he was buying time for the others, and in buying time, he was holding Cell down for like a solid few minutes, bro. He was raging, like he could not escape from Tien. It was only for a few moments, but it was all they needed to escape for the rest of the characters. So this in itself is another very good moment that could easily be a unit, either an LR or like a Part 2 LR, which I'd be down for, but maybe it wouldn't carry that because I seem to be the only one that really liked this moment. But even as a banner unit, I would happily accept this. Bro, as a banner unit, this would be sick. This would be perfection for a banner unit. Make him a support unit, because like he was buying time for the others, so you can link that to support and then make him a powerful support unit with a lot of defense. Like give him damage reduction, give him card, and then give him support. This guy would be sick as a unit. Will at least have the potential to be sick. And then we have buff Trunks. Now obviously we know that he didn't accomplish much, but it was a cool scene to see. Yeah, okay, Trunks, he's actually trying something here. It's a new form. It's not a powerful form. I mean, it is powerful, but he's too slow in it, which is why he failed in it. Because his power was right up there, but his speed went very much down, which made this moment like, okay, Trunks, you ain't gonna win this fight because you're too slow. But the point is though, this could easily be like a brand new unit, and this in itself would bring some hype with it, if you ask me. And then Vegeta versus Semi-Perfect Cell, when Vegeta was beating the hell out of him, and Semi-Perfect Cell was like, okay, do you know what, if you actually want a good fight, let me become Perfect Cell, and then I'll give you that sick fight. And Vegeta, being the arrogant guy that he was like, oh, do you know what, go for it, do it. And obviously he did it, and then Cell beat the crap out of Vegeta, and that's how that went. Future Gohan, by the way, yeah, that's one more thing, Future Gohan and Future Trunks were introduced in this arc. Both of those characters in this timeline were epic, were badass. Don't get me wrong, Trunks was nowhere near as cool, in my opinion, in Dragon Ball Super. But in Dragon Ball Z, Trunks and Gohan were some of the most cool characters in the entirety of the series, but they were so cool. And those two individually deserve units. This guy here deserves a brand new unit, but we need a standalone Gohan unit, Super Saiyan. You might say, we have that physical Future Gohan, that Easy A. And I would say, yeah, fair enough, that's a good point. But that's pretty old at this point. We have the Int one and he could get an Easy A, but again, he's pretty old. We need a brand new standalone Future Gohan Super Saiyan LR, and that would be sick. As a Carnival LR, bro, this would be sick. And then also Piccolo fused with Kami. We do have this unit, but we need a standalone, because this guy isn't standalone. He transforms into the form where he's fused with Kami, as you can see right here. We need this guy basically as a standalone unit. Physical Piccolo could get an Easy A. How about this? Dokkan Festival, Piccolo fused with Kami, and then Physical Piccolo gets his Easy A. That would be a major celebration, and that celebration would be what makes Namekian a top tier team, because they already have the Orange Piccolo. Give them a few more units, give them a banner unit, and that could be one of the best teams in the game. It would actually be in that conversation with a couple more units. But specifically from this arc though, another one of the most underrated moments in the entirety of Dragon Ball, one of the most underrated fights, 17 versus Piccolo. This was a majorly epic fight. It was very cool to watch. The animation was on point, the fight was on point, Piccolo was cool, 17 was cool, this fight was sick, and this could easily be, at the very least, a banner unit on each banner in a dual Dokkan Fest. Like, they could easily do that. We could get a Perfect Cell. Obviously, we do actually have a Perfect Cell in the game, but I'm talking about a brand new top tier LR, and then make him a good partner for the Int Cell, because that Int LR Cell is in dire need of some partners. And if we get an LR standalone Perfect Cell, that would be a great partner for that unit, and this Perfect Cell is pretty much very needed in Dokkan right now, especially for that Int Cell, the one that just got his Easy A. And then, the main man himself, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. My boys, give us a standalone Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, because not only do we not have an LR Perfect Cell, we also do not have a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan standalone unit that is not top tier. And speaking of units that we do not have, there's one more actually. But this guy right here, bro, this guy, not only is this one of the best moments in Dragon Ball, but no one can disagree that this is a top 3 iconic moment for Dragon Ball. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. Top 3, come on. This was one of the best scenes in the entirety of Dragon Ball. It was so epic. They were building up to this since Gohan was born. Since the start of Dragon Ball Z, they've been building up that Gohan's gonna be the savior, and then he saves everyone in this arc. Obviously, he fails Goku, but he saves everyone else, obviously. But the point is, this was a sick scene. And then, my boys, we still do not have a top tier father-son Kamehameha in this game. There's so much potential for the animation. This could be sick. They could make this the best unit in the game. The point of this video is that there is so much in the Cell Saga that they could make this best celebration of all time. The amount of potential in this arc. But this arc was easily one of my favorite arcs. Actually, the more that I think about it, bro, this might be my favorite arc in all of Dragon Ball. And my basic reasoning to conclude this video is that, bro, so many characters got their moment to shine. Tien, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Piccolo, and then some. Perfect Cell was sick, the androids were sick, 17, 18, Android 16, another unit. I've never talked about Android 16, bro. Android 16 deserves a good card because he has none right now. Yeah, give us a new 16, and that would tremendously help this guy out for his active skill, bro. That would be sick. Make that 16 a support unit, make him work well with this guy, put them on a few of the same teams, bro, and that would dramatically help this guy. Make that 16 like one of the best support units in the game who can tank like every hit. Have that guy on the team and then this guy on the team, bro, this guy would benefit so much, and Android 16 is also very much needed. Cell Saga can easily carry an anniversary on its back, and people would be hyped for it. I certainly would be hyped for it, and that's for sure. If you enjoyed the video, do subscribe, especially if you failed the subscriber challenge, because that is the challenge. We're trying to get to 500 subs before the start of the anniversary. Can we do it? I don't know. We are very ambitious around here. Also, do leave a like and do comment on the video. Let me know if you guys think the Cell Saga could carry an anniversary on its back, or whether you do not think it can, because I'm interested to see what you guys say on this, because this is, I think, has got a lot of potential to be a very good anniversary. But let's see what you guys think. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.